On my journey to lose over 60 pounds in 8 months, I definitely made a lot of mistakes. And in this video, I'm going to share the 5 things that I wish I knew when I first started my weight loss journey. So hopefully you do not make the same mistakes. Let's go. Alright, let's get into it. So the first thing that I wish I knew before I started losing weight was that you do not need an all or nothing mindset. I will not lie. For the longest time, this is the reason why I did not lose weight. Because I have always wanted to lose weight and I tried for many years. But I always thought that I needed to have everything perfectly aligned. I thought I needed the right gear, I needed the right gym clothes, I needed the right gym, I needed the right equipment. I needed, I needed to have the money to join the gym. And that's the one thing that held me back for a very long time. So if you have this mindset that I need to have everything perfectly aligned before I actually start working out, then you will never ever lose the weight. Start with where you are right now. If you don't have a gym, start doing body weight exercises in your own home. If you don't have the money to join the gym, find something else you could do. Just start where you are now. Because the nice thing about starting slow is that when the stars do align, you will have built that habit of actually working out and taking care of yourself. And you will be able to do it in a more efficient way because you will have learned already. You will have learned that, oh, yes, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. You will have the discipline. You will have built the discipline. So, an all or nothing mindset is just holding you back. I promise you. I always thought, man, I don't have the money to join the gym. But let me tell you, when I first joined the gym, I did not have the money. The gym was over 2 kilometers away from me, and I do not have a car or a bike or anything. So I walked to the gym every single morning, to and back. 2 kilometers to go, 2Ks to come back. That's 4Ks to go to the gym and to come back. That is literally free cardio. I did not have to worry about cardio after working out because I would just walk to the gym and I'd walk back. And honestly, I did not know what I was doing in the gym, and that is okay. You do not need to have everything figured out. I learned along the way. And honestly, I made a lot of mistakes. My schedule was terrible. I did not have enough sleep. I did not eat enough. But at the end of the day, I ended up reaching my goal. I still lost the weight. I literally did everything wrong and I still lost the weight. And I'll tell you right now, I would rather do everything wrong and make a little bit of progress than wait to literally do everything right. Because how long will it take for the stars to align? When will you have the right gear, the right clothing, the right gym, the right equipment? That could literally take you years. And that is years you are spending literally hating your own life. So my advice to you is this: start right now. You don't have a gym, that's fine. Figure something else out. If you do have a gym but you don't have the right clothing, man, just wear the clothes you have now. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Just start right now. All right. So the second thing that I wish I knew when I first started working out is that you do not have to be in the gym literally 7 days a week. Man, I was doing way too much when I first started working out. I was in the gym 6 days a week. My workouts would literally take 1 hour 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. And even on weekends, my workouts could take as high as literally 3 hours, including cardio. That was very unnecessary. You do not need to go to the gym 6 days a week. You could go 5, you could go 4. Hell, you could go to the gym 2 days a week, 3 days a week, and you will be making progress. And my advice to you is to literally start as small as you can. You do not want to just start going balls to the walls. You do not want to start going to the gym 6 days a week. So start with 3 days a week. See how you like that. Build the habit first. Build the habit. Build it, build it, build it. And then you can move up if you want, or you can stay at 3 days a week. Because honestly, 3 full days of full body workouts a week, you could do that for the rest of your life and you will make solid progress. You'll be perfectly fine. And for me right now, I'm working out 4 days a week and I'm perfectly fine. And I'm feeling a lot better. I have more time to do things that I enjoy. So that is the second thing that I wish I knew. You do not need to be in the gym 6 days a week. Your workouts do not need to take a very long time. You do not need to do a lot of sets for a single workout. I literally do 2 sets per exercise and I'm good. I am not doing too much. You need to prioritize recovery. Your muscles grow when you are recovering, not when you're working out. So yes, go to the gym, train hard, but you do not need to be in there for literally 2 hours every single day. You do not need to do that. Start small, start small, start small, and you will definitely see progress. You do not want to burn yourself out too soon. So remember this, start small. All right, so now the third thing that I wish I knew when I first started working out is that you need to eat enough. Whether your goal is to build muscle or to lose weight, you need to eat enough. You do not want to crash diet. This is the biggest mistake I made when I first started working out. I was literally eating 1200 calories, 1500 calories every single day for like over a year to lose weight. And that costed me building muscle. My energy was super low and I had a problem with binge eating. So eating enough food is definitely very, very important. Yes, it might seem a little backward that you want to lose weight, but you have to eat a lot more food. Obviously, you still need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, but that calorie deficit does not need to be extreme. You can get away with 500 calories maximum. That's as low as you should go. Do not try to go more than that unless you're an experienced lifter. But if you're a beginner like I was, then definitely 500 calorie deficit, that's all you need. Otherwise, you will face a lot of challenges. You will burn out quicker, you will not have energy during your workouts, and you will definitely binge. You will have a serious problem with binge eating. So definitely eat enough food. Make sure you eat enough food when you're trying to lose weight. Do not think that you will go on a strict calorie deficit and you will lose like a lot of weight really, really quickly. If you have been watching my videos, then you know I always preach sustainable changes. You want to do this for a long time. You want to lose the weight and you want to keep it off. And you will not do that with quick results. Quick results, you could lose 10 kgs in 1 month, right? But you could literally gain that back if you stop doing what you were doing before, because these things are not sustainable. So you want to have sustainable changes in your life. That's what I always preach. Sustainable changes that you can do for the rest of your life. So whatever you do, please do not undereat. Eat enough food. Eat enough food. All right, now the fourth thing that I wish I knew when I first started on my weight loss journey is you do not have to do every single exercise. If you do not like an exercise, you do not have to do it. If you don't like Bulgarian split squats, you don't have to do them. If you don't like to squat, you don't have to do it. If you don't like to deadlift, you do not have to do it. You can build a great body, you can be healthy doing exercises that you like. Do not think, hey, this exercise is very optimal, so I will do this exercise. Optimal is only what you can stick to. That is what's optimal for you. Just because an exercise is an optimal exercise doesn't mean it will be optimal for you. What if you absolutely hate it and you never do it, or you don't do it with good form? So do exercises that only you enjoy. The one exercise I will never ever do is deadlifting. I won't lie, when I first started working out, I actually enjoy deadlifts. It's cool to pick up 100 kgs off the ground with your bare hands. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? I enjoyed it so much. But the risk to reward ratio for this exercise is crazy. I literally strained my back one time doing deadlifts and my back has not been the same since. My back has literally not been the same since. So deadlifts are definitely on a list of exercises where you do not have to do it. And maybe for you, there'll be another exercise that you don't like. And it's okay if you don't like it. You don't have to do it. There's definitely exercises you could skip. You can find alternative exercises for the exercises you don't like. There's no such thing as an exercise that you literally have to do it no matter what. It doesn't exist. Do exercises you enjoy. And the last but not least thing that I wish I knew when I first started working out is stretching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. I promise you, you need to stretch before your workout, after your workout. Before your workout, you want to do dynamic stretches so the blood is flowing to your muscles, getting them ready for your workout. Post-workout, you want to do static stretches. You want to stretch the muscles so it heals better. you need to stretch. Otherwise, you will end up with very tight muscles, and this can lead to pains like lower back pain. This is something that I struggled with after straining my back from deadlifting, lower back pain. But ever since I started incorporating stretches into my routine, my back feels great. I don't struggle as much with it anymore. I stretch before my workout, I stretch after my workout. And honestly, before I did not have time to stretch. Try to make the time. And if you do have the time, take the time to stretch. You do not want to be in a position where you are stretching to heal instead of stretching to prevent. It's better to prevent than it is to heal. So stretch, stretch, stretch. Literally your first day in the gym, if you've never been, stretch like your life depends on it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And after you work out, stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretching is very important. You want to keep your joints mobile and stretched. They need to be strong and they need to have good range of motion. So these are the 5 things that I wish I knew when I first started working out on my weight loss journey. Hopefully this information has been helpful to you and you will not make these mistakes. I will see you guys in the next video.